Jason, how much of tomorrow's final will be a clash of nerves against, as compared to say skill?
I don't think there's any nerves in our camps leading to tomorrow. We've played some really good cricket and we're quite confident in our performance and how we're going to go into tomorrow. So, I mean, there might be some nerves, but I think all the guys are quite excited.
Jason, the Indian top order have been in fantastic form. Have you been working on any particular plans to try and get that top order out?
To be fair, good balls get any batsman out. We have a pretty good top order as well, but we've been getting out to some good balls. So at the same time, yeah, their batters are quite nice. They're good players, but at the same time, if you just keep on good balls and get wickets, then try and expose that mid order would be nice. But yeah, they're in some good form, but it doesn't really bother us too much.
Biggest day in your career as captain as player? Biggest game for you tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely. Look, we're so excited to play a World Cup final, and myself to be able to lead my country out tomorrow is going to be an amazing feeling, and I'm really looking forward to that. So I know for myself, even all the boys, we're so excited to play.
There's also a feeling of, for most of you, this is your last under-19 match?
Yeah, well, I've obviously got another year under 19s. Whether I assume I'd love to play again. Like, I always love playing for my country. It's always a great feeling to put on the yellow colours and walk out my country with pride. So, I mean, yeah, it's our last World Cup. It's the last time we'll probably be all together as a squad, and for that reason, we're really looking forward to tomorrow as our last game as a squad.
India haven't, and Ryan Harris said yesterday that India haven't quite been tested. Is that something that you guys have discussed going into this match, that if you can put them under pressure, you never know because they haven't faced that situation before?
Yeah, I totally agree. They probably haven't been tested too much, especially in their middle order, but they haven't really seen our side now compared to the first game. We're a different side. We've been playing some really good cricket, and plus they haven't seen our two quick bowlers that didn't play in the first game. So, yeah, obviously, I feel like for them, they're going to have a lot of pressure on them. For us, we're just really excited to play, so I'm sure it should be fine tomorrow.
Just any individual plan for an Indian player, I mean, from the Australian point of view, that one of the player or the two of the player or three might be a concern for Australia?
Oh, look, not really. At the end of the day, India are a good team, but so are we. Yeah, we have plans for some of their batsmen, but at the end of the day, cricket's a funny game. If you just keep on good balls, it always gets good players out. So for us, yeah, we have some plans. We have a couple of ideas on how we're going to go. But when you're actually out there on the field, it can be totally different sometimes. But yeah, we're definitely ready for any of their players.
How would you describe yourself as a captain and your captaincy style, if you like?
Oh, I would say I'm quite an aggressive captain in the way I sort of set my fields. Always looking to take wickets. Always looking to put pressure back on the batsman. I'm quite open as captain as well. I like having the ideas from other players. We've got a lot of smart cricketers in our team, so it's not just me running the ship, it's a lot of the other guys taking a bit of ownership as well. But yeah, I feel like I've captained okay. It hasn't really been my captaincy that's got us to the final. It's been a lot of performances and a performance as a team that's got us to this point. So, I'm really looking forward to leading my country out tomorrow.
Jason, you're facing a side whose lowest margin of victory so far in this tournament has been 100 runs. Does that play in the minds of players ahead of a big final, and if so, how do you counter that?
No, it doesn't bother me at all, to be honest. They've played good cricket, but so are we at the moment. It's a grand final, it's a different contest. We're on a different pitch. There'll be definitely some nerves in their team as well. They play some good cricket, but at the same time, as I said earlier, if you get a couple of wickets early or try and put a bit of pressure on their players, anything can happen. Cricket's a funny game. We saw against England when they were none for 47, we ended up bowling out for 100. So, it's a funny game, cricket, but we'll see what happens.
Jason, how have you found the facilities and particularly the pitch conditions here at the Bay Oval?
Yeah, it was fantastic. We saw the first game, despite performance, but it was actually quite a nice pitch. The crowd's amazing here. Facilities have been fantastic. It's a lovely place to stay up here as well. So, hopefully the weather stays the same. It's quite nice today, but yeah, all the boys love coming up here. It's a fantastic place to play cricket.
Does the fact that this will be under lights, obviously you played India in the first game under lights, so does the fact that this will be another day-night game change the dynamics at all?
Not really, just gives me a bit of extra sleeping, I reckon. Yeah, it's quite nice. You get to have that a couple of hours in the morning. It might make the pitch a little bit better for batting. Get that extra couple of hours for the sun to hit the pitch, so it becomes a lot harder. But No, not really. A lot of our players have been used to playing a lot of night cricket now. Back in Sydney, I know especially there's been a lot of day-night cricket been playing. So, and also been practicing a lot of our fielding under lights as well. So, no, I think it's great. I think it's also good for broadcasting as well. Have a day-night game. So yeah, really looking forward to it.
It's not often that Australia aren't the favourites in a final. How's your team embracing the underdog tag?
Oh, I wouldn't say we're underdogs. I wouldn't say we're even favourites, but I mean, at the end of the day, we're Australia. We're our own team. India's their own team. We're going to just play tomorrow to the best of our ability. Whether we come up on top, you know, only time will tell. But I don't feel like we have that underdog sort of title on us, or India the favourites. At the end of the day, it's a grand final, and it's whoever plays the best on the day really wins. So, looking forward to that challenge.
Last two questions.
What do you think has been the main thing that you and your team have learned from the start of the tournament to now?
Probably confidence, I reckon. We've really just trusted and believed that we're a side that can beat any team if we all play well to the best of our abilities. You know, we've got to this point for a reason. We've obviously been playing some really good cricket. So I think for us it's been a massive confidence thing. Ever since our first game against India, we've just grown in leaps and bounds, and we've always improved 10-15% every game. And I feel like right now we're ready to play our best cricket.
Indian fast bowling attack is in brilliant form. So what's your take on for Ishan Porel and Kamlesh Nagarkoti and that Mavi in particular?
We have fast bowlers as well. They have fast bowlers. Doesn't really bother us at all. Yeah, they've been bowling pretty well. They're good bowlers, but you know, every team has fast bowlers, and you know, our batters are in good form at the moment, so it doesn't really bother us.
Not worried about the 145 plus speed of Kamlesh Nagarkoti?
Doesn't good on him. He bowls 145. Doesn't bother us. I mean, yeah, he's a good bowler, but at the end of the day, it's just the ball. Focus on the ball, and you should be fine.